Hi, welcome in here to Elevate. My name is Tara, and I am just setting things up here, trying to get this live reading going. And welcome in here, and just give me a minute. I'm figuring some stuff out. All right. Welcome in. Welcome in. My name is Tara. I'm here to do this reading here. It's for the next 6 months. It's going to be for each of the zodiac signs. I will be working with 3 different decks. The Goddess Tarot deck I will work with. I will work with the Disordered Tarot of the Innocents. And I will also work with the Thoth Tarot deck as well. And so, like, I want to say that I will decide which deck depending on how I feel about each of the, what do I want to say? By the way, let me know if you can hear me out there. I'm not sure if you can, so let me know. I want to say that, I did a video. The last live video I did was at the beginning of the year. I did a whole yearly video, and now it's just like half of the year through to check in with. And I thought with this new moon in Leo, and also with the sun in Leo, this was a good time to check in with everybody. There's also this cradle effect that's going on there with our outer planet, and there's this planetary dance. I am not an astrologer, and I'm not good at astrology, but there's this gal, Penny Thornton. I will leave a link to her new video, New Moon in Leo 2025. Out of the cradle and into the fire. I think it's very great at representing what's going on with these heavenly bodies with this cradle effect. And so I am looking into this cradle idea, right? And what is there something we need to cradle? Is there something we need to rock? Is there some type of a crucible that we need to get into the fire and then get out of? It all depends on, I think, what's going to be going on over this next 6-month period. And so I am going to start with the birthday children, of course, the Leos here. And so let's start with a little celebration. We'll have a little celebration for each of the signs here. And so it's like it's a new year. Woo! That was loud. And happy birthday, Leos. I will begin with you with the Goddess Tarot deck. So I will go ahead and shuffle these cards. And let's see what we get on the split here at the center of your reading. At the center of your reading is the Magician card, and that will be our main theme for the reading. Let's check in on outer energy. Outer influence in this is the 7 of Cups, and that's in the reverse. The 7 of Cups in the reverse with our outer influence, outer energy. And what about our energy for the Leos themselves? The Leos themselves is the 4 of Swords, and that's in the upright position. 4 of Swords for the Leos energy. And just some past energy here, and we'll look at these 4 cards, get an idea for a reading, for this reading, and then after that I will get a clarifier for each of the cards and see if we can get just a little more in depth. Happy birthday, by the way, Leos. So in the past, we do have the Lovers card here. So we have two higher arcana cards, both the Magician and the Lovers card. And moving from having to make choices here, choices in some sort of passion in the past. And there's different types of passion. There could be passion in love. It could be passion with your work or with playtime. I don't know, but there was a choice of this in the past, it's saying, and that was very big energy. Now, though, the Magician energy, this Isis energy, moving into a very high part of yourself, of the knowing of you, right? Stepping into your power zone, knowing when and where to play your hand, something like that is being discussed. Outside energy here is the Seven of Cups in the reverse, Seven of Cups in our reverse here. And so, good morning. Can you hear me out there? Let me know. Tell me if you can hear my voice okay. Seven of Cups showing up. Welcome in. And with the Seven of Cups in the reverse as outside energy here, Leo is the first sign I'm starting with. This outside energy is, well, if they're not feeling better, they should be, because it seems that they are no longer under some sort of influence, some sort of illusion about things. You yourself, your energy is the Four of Swords. So you're taking some time out here, Leo, over the next 6 months. You're restoring your body, restoring your soul and mind. Maybe you've got overly influenced here over the last 6 months of the year, and now this next 6 months, it's your time for healing. Let's go ahead and get a clarifier on each of these cards, and we'll see if we can get a little bit more idea about what's going on here. And let's take a split. And we have Wisdom, card number 2. This is like the High Priestess coming underneath that Magician card, and becoming wise as you're hermiting up at home, are you? And then Strength card is clarifying this outside energy. And like I said, if they are not feeling better, they should be, and they are very much getting healthy in their body and mind, eating the right food, getting out of some sort of fantasy. And like I was saying, and your energy here with this, this is the Princess of Staffs in the reverse with this Four of Swords. So let's look at your cards here before I move on. This is, to me, very interesting. Like I was saying, you were somehow with too much outside influence has really messed you up. And so you want to take some time out. This is a female, this is the princess, and she would be like the knight in most decks. And she would be out wanting to run about, wanting to get work done, wanting to have a lot of playtime too, right? Being rambunctious in that playtime. But upside down, this is no go. No, I'm not going to go have fun. I'm not going to go out there with my wand somewhere and do something, I'm not going to. I'm going to be hanging out at my abode, recovering, recouping. Something like this is being discussed. And we'll get one more thing on that Lovers card, the choice card that you made in the past on some sort of passion. In the reverse is this Two of Swords. So in the past, with this choice, you went into this choice with your eyes wide open here. You went into whatever this passion was without hesitation in the past, and you said you just went for it. And now Wisdom and Magic, this was like the right move for you, this this move of choice, of passion, of desire that you made. And it's saying that you're so wise right now, both the Magician card and Wisdom. you're wise, maybe in this outside influences wise as well. Maybe this is a person that you've met recently and they've had struggles in the past with drinking, with other people being false around them, creating illusions for them, right? But now, but what's happened is they are secure with you. They don't feel like they're an illusion. They feel like they're becoming stronger daily with you, right? And you're ready to hermit up with this individual who's strong, who's getting on the right diet, I want to say. Maybe they're going to help you over this next 6 months here or so to get yourself so that you're recouped and feeling better. Something like this is happening. It's not a bad choice that you made in the past, but you know, there was maybe outer influences that weren't, they overpowered you, right? But there's one individual that didn't overpower you. There was one individual that that you're going to probably be hanging out with quite a bit over the next 6 months, and you two together are working on building a strengthening bond, building your bodies and souls, you know, to strengthen. Something like this is being talked about. It's quite a beautiful read. Leos, I'm going to roll. I've got a couple of dice here. I'm going to roll. The first dice is going to tell us like who your energy is here for the zodiac. And 12 is rolling up, Leo, a 12. 12 is the Pisces energy. This could also be house 12, like what's going on in your personal 12th house. So you might want to look into those ideas. Okay, I'm just going to roll these two dice now there and see what numbers show up. So we have 7 showing up. We have 11 showing up. It could be 711. It might be 1107 as well. Looking into those numbers, Leos, would be a great thing to happen here. So this is what I have for the Leo read. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Leo. And so the next is Virgo. Like, I'm going through the zodiac sign. I started with the birthday children, and everybody gets a celebration as if it's the new year. Let's pull the string for Virgo. Whoa, they're always so loud. I never see it. My room's going to be a mess, I guess. I have something to clean up here. Okay, Virgo, I think with you, I'm going to use the disordered deck here, disordered tarot of the innocent, my most recent deck for the Virgo energy. He shuffled the deck here. Thanks for being here, those who have joined me live this morning. And on the split here at the center of this Virgo reading, have the 4 of Cups showing up, the 4 of Cups. And let's see some outside influence, outside energy. Is this the 9 of Cups showing up? Yes, the 9 of Cups. So emotional energy here showing up for Virgos. And the Magician showing up. Magician showed up with in the center of the last read, but in this read, this is your energy here, your personal energy, Virgo. And what do we have in the past? This past energy is the King of Pentacles, and this King of Pentacles is in the reverse here, in the reverse. So looking at our reading here, let's take a look. Magician card, these 3 cards. The Magician card the main thing on the Magician is, usually that shows all of the tools at hand, and it does, but for some reason that cup is showing up for me here. We have cups in the main part of the reading, or the main read, and this outside person. This is so somebody who's they're quite content with themselves here. This outside energy, the outside energy, they like time by themselves. Even this is when dreaming takes place, and Four of Cups talks about dreaming here. This not being satisfied with what's directly in front of you or this outside energy. There's something else that's desired here, something else that's wished for is being talked about. In the past, we have a King of Pentacles, and a lot of times with the King of Pentacles, yeah, it's a money thing. They say he's the banker, he's the boss, he's the big man, something like that. But he can be the dad. Can talk about DNA in the body here, as well as it's the family jewels. And there's something about here in the past, this male figure who was large and in charge. Something was not particularly right with this individual here, and that led to being saddened. So a person becomes, if this individual who is supposed to be a great father figure, the male who's supposed to be loving and knowledgeable, well, if they're not in their right frame of mind and they're not this individual, you don't like what's being fed in front of you. You don't like what this person is offering. You want something else. This is what's being talked about from the past and now in the present, because of this past male figure. I want to say, if it's not male, well, it's somebody with those capabilities, but it's a male in the card. That's why I'm saying that with the King. Outside energy, like I said, they're quite content with themselves, and just because they can be and dream, they can be whoever they want in that little corner of theirs, right? And why not? If they were discontented with this male figure here on the out in the past. And you here, the Magician card here, this is you with your you're going to be playing your best suits here. I want to say you're going to be playing your best card. You're going to be putting your best knowledge forward. Everything that you have, all the tools that you have at your trade, you're going to be using for this individual here. This individual here who has felt like being on their own is best. They're like, I can get whatever I want done. I can state what I want to state to myself, and I can be on my own time, that I can do whatever I want in my own little corner. And this person's been shut out, even though they've been desiring and wishing for change, but they keep on drinking of the same bad stuff, right? And you're going to maybe bringing in a fresh cup here, a fresh way for this person to be. Like I said, you're going to be pulling out all of your tricks here, whatever it is. Maybe you'll even be a little bit comical or a little bit flashy in getting this person to be more happy. Oh, I didn't even get a clarifier on this. I was going to clarify all these. So Virgo, let's clarify. I was ready to be done with this, but there might be more that these cards want to say. Let's do get a clarification for each of these. So we have the Two of Swords that clarifies the Four of Cups. We have the Five of Pentacles here with the outside Nine of Cups energy. We have the Six of Cups here as your energy. This reading is really not changing so far, but let's see what we have for the past is the Ten of Cups, and that's in the reverse here, the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So like here we have past energy with this King and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Ten of Cups is the wish card. Desires come true when at the end of the day, at the end of the program, at the end of the job, you're doing fine, you're happy, you know. But in the reverse, with this King of Pentacles in the reverse, this was not a happy scene at all. There was no contentment going on here. This was strife and struggle. And the outside energy, I had said this person was happy being alone. Well, five here of Pentacles is the shutout card, and they feel shut out. Or is it that they're shutting other people out because they're content in drinking the stuff that they find pleasure in? You know, this could be that they're drinking up. It doesn't have to be alcohol or a real drink that they're drinking up. It's what satisfies them, right? And what's maybe part of what satisfies them is not coming to certain events or staying away from the crowd, right? I said here this person wants something. This is the main theme, is talking of a desire that's, they don't want what's right in front of them. And this is closing their eyes to choices, right? The decisions that have to be made. They don't like any of these decisions to be made. And they're like, I should have more decisions, and I'm not going to rush anything because I'm crossed about these choices that I have, and I don't think it's in my best desire. I have some other desires, right? And you're coming in and you're saying, I just want to be fair, right? And I just want to I'm trying to help in this situation. I'm trying to offer you something here, something of where we can get things, you on a better emotional level, on a better level of opening up to others, right? A sharing, like you're ready to share. You want this person to open up and share as well, right? And you're pulling out your best tricks for it. It's pretty much the same story I was saying earlier. So like this is what I'm seeing for the Virgos here in the situation. And let me get the dice and see what we have for you on the first roll. 4 rolls up, and 4 is Cancer individuals. Well, that's a water sign. Could be a cup sign, right? And let's see what and it's also, you know, you might look into your 4th house, could be important to you as well. We have 4 showing up again, and 9. That could be 49. That could be 94. Those could all be important numbers for you here, Virgo. So yeah, thanks for joining me for the Virgo part of the read. And moving on to our Libras, right? And with the Libras, I will work with the Thoth Tarot deck. So let's just see how each of these 3 readings go. And I'm not sure how this one works. We'll see. Do I just pull the plastic? So work with me here. We might not have enough of these for everybody. I don't know how that works with the plastic on there. Okay. So the last few might not have poppers because, well, there we go. And that's probably fine. Okay. Celebration for Libra. And I'll split the deck and shuffle, and we'll see what the cards want to say. Okay, on the split here for our Libras for this next 6 months is the Death card showing up in the center of the read. The Death card, some sort of big event and change coming. You're going to watch it. It's not going to be a quick event that's happening. Oh, thanks for the feedback, Tammy, on the Virgo reading. Nice. And see, in the past, or not the past, but what do we have here for our outer energy is the Princess of Discs on the Libra here. Princess of Discs for outside energy. Death card. What do we have for our Libra energy for this reading? Is the Queen of Discs. Queen of Discs. We have a Princess of Discs with the outside energy and a Queen of Discs. This could be family events that are talking. My mother-daughter with the both of these being of the same suit. Can we get some past energy here? And we have the Wheel of Fortune, and yes, that is in the reverse here in the past. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So, Libra, let's take a little look here. A little looky look, Libra. So, it's like the wheel didn't move like you thought it was going to move this year. There's been stagnation here with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Something didn't turn out the way you thought it would turn out. It's going to relate to you know, it can talk of bad health. It can talk about losing a job. It's bad luck when the Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. So for the last, you know, part of the year might not have felt so great, and we do have the Death card. So that maybe, like I said, something didn't turn out the way it did. There was stagnation in something. So maybe you're just been slowly watching something go by the wayside here. And so this would be like anything. You're slowly watching a friend who is dying. You're slowly watching a business crumble. You're slowly watching an organization fall by the wayside, right? And this is like this very slow, kind of painful event that's you're noticing taking place here. And the Princess of Discs, I said it could be the daughter to the Queen of Discs, right? This could be the offspring to the Queen. The Queen could be a male, doesn't have to be female. The princess could be a boy. So this could be mother-daughter. This could be with the son and a dad, or, you know, however, it could be family units here. And there's something, if you might be seeing something here with this young individual, and maybe they're having some sort of developmental issues, or you're slowly watching them fall apart in some way. I do want to get a clarification on each of these. I mean, I was going to anyway, but this is quite kind of an interesting, sad read. I don't know here. Five of Cups with the Death card. Five of Cups here with our Death card. Disappointment, right? We had that in the last reading too, or no, that was the 4. We have the 8 in the reverse, the 8 of Swords here in the reverse with the Princess of Discs. Your energy with the Queen of Discs is this 10 of Wands energy. 10 of Rods, 10 of Wands. It's been a bunch of labor for you. Labor for you. So I hope this, I'm very sorry, but this could be like losing your child here during pregnancy going on. Maybe you've been trying to save that individual, but you're not going to be able to. Just get one more of that finishing card. This is so in the past, right? We have what we just drew, the Queen of Swords in this reversed Wheel of Fortune, and so this can be female issues, female and surgery going on. And if this is not you, you could be seeing somebody else in your family, a female in your family who's going through these feminine health issues. This is quite serious. And I mean, the main part of the theme is because in the past, there's definitely something here that had to do with medical issues and a female and having things halted here. Not go right. We have the Death card and disappointment showing up here at the present state. And so like this is, like I said, this is not a new issue. You've been aware of this for a little bit of time. You know, you may have been aware of it for a lot of this year here going on. And you can't seem to, you thought you could get something right, or they thought if it's not you and you're watching somebody else with this health issue where it may be a death because of pregnancy, or they're not able to become pregnant, you thought they could, or you guys were working on getting the right formula for this pregnancy or whatever to come to fruition, but that you never found the right way to feed it properly, I want to say. And so there's, you know, the outside individual, this Princess of Discs, and the 8 card in the reverse, this 8 of Swords, is like it's not just them. I mean, if it was, this 8 of Swords would have been upright, this would say, well, they were in a personal head funk or something. But with it upside down, this is saying that there has been outside things, not just them, that have been involved with why this death came, whether it's their death, maybe they lost a part of themselves, or maybe you had to, it was a battlement for you with the 10 of Wands and you being the Queen. This is saying this could be you as the mature woman, as the one who had this offspring or was trying to have this offspring. It's been a hard struggle. It's been a big battlement, and it's going to be a continual struggle here with the 5 of Wands here, or 10 of Wands. It's a lot of work, and this is, if it's not, you're doing a lot of work in this environment, and this is, you're either trying to help this individual out who's having these health issues and could be dying. I'm sorry, this is not like the type of reading I like to give, but this is what the cards are saying. Or, you know, this is something that you within yourself, that it could be a child that you're losing in a pregnancy. Uh, and if that's the case, you know, try and get in and do what you can to heal yourself or help heal this other person. Um, yeah, this is not like the best reading that I wanted to give here for you, Libra, but maybe this resonated in some way. I will, let me straighten out the cards a little bit here before I put them back in the deck, and then I will roll our dice. Let's see, like what zodiac. 6 is showing up for you in the zodiac. House 6 is our Virgo energy. You could look in to see like what's going on in your house 6 itself, and also look into any type of Virgo energy that might be happening in your life. Let's roll the dice again and see what other numbers might be important for you. A 3 and 2 might be important. That could be 32. It could be 23. And so thanks for joining me for this Libra part of the reading. And now I will move to our Scorpio. And I do feel like with Scorpio's energy, I will do the disordered tarot deck. And Scorpio, you know, I have 12 of these poppers, and I don't know how to do these ones with the little weird rubber thing on them. I tried with the Libras, and I'm just going to pretend we're popping, boom, and we're celebrating, yay, till the next 6 months. Thanks for joining me for the Scorpio part of the reading, and I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this deck here and get the Scorpio reading on. Okay, so splitting the deck at the center of the Scorpio reading is the Justice card showing up. Justice card. And what do we have for outside energy, outside influence here? Is the 5 of Cups showing up. 5 of Cups, man, seems like we've been having those 4s and 5s show up here today on the readings. And Scorpio's energy is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. Okay, and we have some past information. Well, this card was really sliding out. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups in the past for the Scorpio energy. And 3 of Cups here. Party, celebration, hanging out with good friends, having good times. This person here on the outside, well, they have 3 cups that's laying in front of them and 2 cups standing up. So they're mourning now the good times with these people, and they're not looking for some fly-by-night time. They want something that stand up upright before they put their emotional energy into something like this is what the outside energy is talking about. Right now there's justice in the past, merriment in the past, celebration. There's things that are supposed to be leveling out here in the present. So you're saying, I'm living by my truth. I'm living by what I believe in. I'm ready to stand by it. I'm ready to go to a jury by it. I'm ready to honor right now. This reading makes no sense to me. I don't know where it's going. I definitely need clarification. This is totally nonsensical. And let's see what we have here. The two of, or Page of Cups with the Justice card. Okay. The King of Cups here with the outside energy. The Hermit card showing up here is your energy with that Ace of Swords energy. And Two of Cups here with the Three of Cups. Okay, so oh, well, in the past, well, were you meeting somebody eye to eye? Somebody was your best friend? You hung out with them? Oh, but that was only on certain days. The other days you were hanging out with these three people. Or maybe this is this outside energy. Maybe you were meeting them face to face. If they were playing in the background. Somebody was. 3, 2. Monday, somebody believes in something. But Tuesday, I'm going out to celebrate with my friends and leaving. This one, so they don't know. Something like this. Like, what you say on one day is not the same thing you say on the next day. That may not be you. That may be that outer person. But there is something here where somebody was playing the other. From 2 to 3 on the cups in the past. They're both cup cards. Somebody. Well, we have a cup again here. A Page of Cups with our Justice card at the center of the reading. Is what's the offering in this cup? Is there different opinions here? So everybody get a chance to speak. The fish will speak. It will be emotional. The person holding the cup gets to speak. Everybody gets a chance. Equalness gets to happen now. Justice. Lots of cups. Water signs, well, are usually represented with cups, and you guys are often in emotional states. Yeah, all of us are usually in some sort of emotional state, right? We have that Page of Cups in the center, but the outside energy is the King of Cups. The King of Cups. Is this outside energy more mature? Is that why they want not just a good time Charlie, but they want somebody who's stand up, not wanting to waste time over emotions that drain them, right? They hold firm. They're king of their castle, of their domain. They understand now who to hang out with. Look at, there's a fish. Now, that fish that was in the cup, that's in the cup, it's around him. Is somebody acting like a page, even though they're a king? Are they acting young, or, kind of innocent? Something like that? Is the fish the king and they get to speak, this outside energy? Are you the sword with the Ace of Swords? Are you getting them to speak? Are you getting them to talk? Are you being the driven force to bring something here into justice? The light shedder, the light bringer, the Hermit card. You have the knowledge, you know the knowledge. You're ready to spread the knowledge. Shine a light, my little darling. Shine a light, shine a light. You know how to shine it, big and bright. Shine it on this, whatever this was. Where somebody thought they understood and saw something face to face, they didn't understand that there was more involved in the situation. Now they see it. Now they know. Now they want something stand right, something true. Okay, over the next 6 months, you're going to bring justice to this situation. You're going to let the fish talk. You're going to talk. Justice happening. All because you're bringing it on. You're bringing it on there. You're bringing it on the line. Bring it on. Roll with the rolls with the punches, or whatever the frick it is, right? I don't know. But let's see who's in this, what house rolls up. Whoa. Rolled all the way onto the floor. Some spilt emotions for sure. We have a 9 that rolled up, and the 9 would be house 9. You could look into your 9th house, see what's going on. That could be also a Sagittarius individual that might be involved. Sagittarius season might be important. 11 also rose up, and 7. That could be 711. That could be 117. Any of those numbers might resonate for you. Thanks for joining me for the Scorpio part of the reading. And Sagittarius, I guess you're up next. And let's go ahead and move to our goddess tarot deck for our Sagittarius read. This deck is the biggest one. It's hard. On my table's a little for this deck, but I did choose it for today, so I guess we will use it. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this. Can't seem to get it in my hand properly. Whoa. Okay, well, this is a disturbing thing with our Sages happening here. This might be a big disruption in your life, Sagittarius. Here, something's been a mess. Been messing you up. Let's get a celebration out for you. I'm going to use one of these ones too that I can't figure out how to pop them or whatever. It takes massive strength, or I don't get it, but pop. Oh, that one did pop. Okay. Well, Sagittarius, let's pick up these cards now that they've finally, I guess they needed to fall. That's why I couldn't quite keep them in my hands. I don't know. Thanks for staying here and joining me, who's ever in here for this weekly reading, by the way. Oh my God. Not weekly, it's the next 6 months. Okay, Sagittarius, we're off to a rough start with you. Oh no, card 16. Card 16. Oh, life was good until somebody decided to ruin your little fairy tale or something. What the heck? Let's see what the outside influence is here. Outside energy is the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. What about our Sagittarius? What's Sag's energy in this? Ooh, we got, well, Juno, that's like our Justice card here in the reverse. In the reverse. Traditions. Oh, I guess it's actually more like the Hierophant in reverse. Got to change up the traditions. Thanksgiving and Halloween, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever they are. Gonna change your traditions a little bit around. Let's see. Something the way you used to do things every Saturday night. It's not going to be like that anymore. In the past, well, woo, there was some excitement in the past. Like I said, somebody ruined your fantasy. Somebody ruined your fairy tale. In the past was excitement, was go, 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 was, whoa, let's have some fun time tonight, honey. And did you get the condoms? Or let's go and go out and party. Let's go on a bike ride. You know, this was in the past. It was on the move, on the go, big excitement all the time. But in a big way right now, it's hold up, Sally. Your light has dimmed. We are going to have to go about things in a totally different way because something came through and changed your world during this last part of the year, right? This first part of the year. This was probably a physical thing, right? So I was joking about being in the bedroom. But I mean, they can talk about that where being in the bedroom having fun. Maybe you got hurt having some fun in the bedroom. I don't know. Outside energy is the Queen of Wands. Well, the Queen of Wands. I mean, she is the only. She's a queen with, even if she's female, she's got balls. Like this person really rules her roost, and she also has fun, right? There's no denying that this person knows how to enjoy herself, other people's company, but she's also a worker bee, this outside energy. And like you're saying, I'm about ready to give up on. This is Hierophant energy in the reverse, right? So Hierophant energy are institutions of knowledge. You know, it can be the church's knowledge. This can be the knowledge at hospitals. This can be knowledges at universities. But this is you saying, I'm ready to just tell all these mofos to mofo off or whatever, you know. Like you're gonna snuggle into, I guess, this person here, this outer energy here that that understands the physical form for sure. That, I mean, she is the physical form incarnated, right? She is the physical with the wand queen. She's the most physical. She understands the most about the human form, why we're here, how it works, things like this. I don't know. I do want to get a clarifier. Just get the right deck. I was going to use a different deck to clarify what's going on. I'm having a hard time with you in this deck. There's definitely something that there's a barrier. And in that cradle that I talked about at the beginning of the video, maybe you definitely need to go watch the video. Like I said, I will have her name, Penny Thornton, and it's the new moon in Leo 2025. That video, I will put it in the description box, maybe at the end of the thing. You probably need to go there and watch it. Watch your rising and watch your sun sign, watch the beginning. She's got some great information over there, okay? Because there's something intense with you going on. I don't know what it is. Let's see what we have here on the split. The Princess of Swords here in the center of the deck, or at the center of the deck, at the center of the reading, with that card of punishment, basically. Oh my God. Let's see, outside energy is, oh, card 13, transformation. And the King of Pentacles upside down. King of Pentacles, both of your cards are upside down in this. Sad, man, what the heck is going on? And you're ready to just, like, Oh man, there's something here that's really messed you up financially or messed you up physically. And you're just about ready to bust at the seams about the whole situation here. And the next, it's like all you can do to have patience about it. You're not finding the justice in it that you want. Um, you're hoping to find a new cure here with this page of swords. And with this card, this is if you're gonna be looking for a new solution, a new person to do the job. Maybe there was a job that was done surgically in the past, or a job that was done. Maybe there was papers that were signed by a lawyer in the past or something, and you want to reanalyze those paperwork. It's either lawyer or doctor here that we're dealing with, but it's a rack up, man. You're about ready to be done with the whole thing. It's all you can do to stay afloat. It's like you're going to be definitely looking for the newness of it. The other thing in the past is an Ace of Pentacles. So Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles in our past. Like I said, something either these are in the upright, but the reflection of the cards, other cards are saying that these things were not in your positive direction, right? Something messed you up physically or financially or both. And you are going to find a new way. Maybe you're getting rid of this. Maybe there was somebody here. Maybe this person is somebody that you're getting rid of. With this card here, you're putting this person to sleep. Basically, they're no longer going to be allowed to do any work on you anymore. Like you allowed them to do something in the past, and like you're not going to allow that now because it messed you up, right? And you're finding a new groove in it, a new groove because somebody took away your groove, right? You're done with that idea. Like I'm not gonna have uh, low energy. I'm not gonna feel like I don't have the money to be supported, and I'm gonna definitely look into new ways of doing it. And it's slicing it through um, stuff that's old, getting it out of the way to bring in the new. And it could be that you're getting new paperwork filled out and signed, or it could be that you're going in and seeing a new surgeon, something like this. These are the things I'm seeing. Let's see what sign or do we have here. So 9 rolls up for you. 9 is our Sagittarius, so you can be involved. Oh, you're Sag with another Sag. Something could be happening in Sagittarius season. You're relying a lot on yourself. 8 might be important. 3 might be important. 83 or 38. Okay, so that's what I have for the Sagittarius individuals, and I know this is looking long, but we're still got a lot of signs to go, and it's just the way it is. You know, you can come and go, you can watch, and I do appreciate anybody being here. And Capricorn, let's go ahead and get you. I'm going to do the for our Capricorn individuals. All right. Oh, and let's get a little celebration going for Capricorns. Let's see. Woo! All right, and happy next part of the year, celebrating that Leo moon, Leo sun. Shuffling the deck, let's see, Capricorn, what's in the center of your reading, what's in the heart of your reading is the Temperance card here, the Temperance card. Okay, and outside influence, outside energy is the 7 of Swords, Seven of Swords as outside influence. This is your energy. Here is the Six of Cups, and that's in the reverse. In the reverse. You might not be able to get some formula right. Trying to fix a new drink. Maybe you're going non-alcoholic, but you still can't get the mixture right. Something like this is happening. Both the Temperance card and that Six card in the reverse, and we have the Swords. It's definitely could be some mixed up of food allergies, or watch what medications are being used and how they're being used with food. Maybe the outside energy is getting their medication and their food mixture, or different medications aren't working for an outside person. Let's get some past information here. The Star card in the reverse, Star card. So somebody lost their way, lost the light, the drive. The drive isn't there anymore. Work isn't the same. People aren't the same. Somebody, they lost whatever it was that gave them energy to do stuff, right? That's what this is being talked about here. That was in the past. But now somebody's in their lab and they're mixing up, and they're mingling things together, being a scientist, creating, being looking, realizing that there's more to life than whatever it was that used to guide me. At one point I worried because I lost that, but now I've got something fun going on here. I'm creating in my little kitchen. It's a new beginning. Outside energy here is, it's been wounded a little bit, but they're like, it's okay if I have to go through a little bit more rounds of what I've been going through, right? I can go under the blade again. I can get a new diet if that's the case. I can look into other medications that aren't going to affect me in the way that these medications affected me. Something like this with this outside energy. And you're a little bit worn out about it. You're like, man, the mixture of the whole thing, the creativity to try and make this happen. I just don't know how much I can give to this situation anymore. There's something about over the next, till the end of the year, how much more do you passionately want to put into it? Let's get those clarifiers out and see if we can understand what this story might be about. 11 of Cups here in the reverse. 11. 10. 11, we would have been in a face card. Why did I say 11? Yeah, that mixture that person's making up in the kitchen isn't quite happening, you know. Definitely watch the food, what's being mixed. Pay attention to the medications that are going on. Is there food allergies? I don't know. Outside. Also in the reverse, 10 of Pentacles with that 7. This is definitely depletion here. This person is more depleted of their energy than they've ever been in their life. This person being worn out with the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse and the 7 of Swords. And there is something about doctors and food, the right, how do we get this person to be able to be themselves again? Something about this, okay? You're, when are you going to have some time for yourself? Here we have the Three of Swords showing up in your energy. Yeah, you're saying, I've been working with healing you for this whole situation. When am I going to heal? When am I going to have time to relax? When am I going to have time to rejuvenate? You know, when am I going to have time to get my diet under control? I don't know. In the past here, yeah, card 20. And so then the Sun card in the reverse. So in the past, yeah, in big, this was in a big way. In this year, because this, we're talking, because of my last live was beginning of the year, and this is like the next part of the year, like to add on to that first reading that I did over the New Year's. And so this past energy, this is saying that this last year, since the beginning of the year, there's been so many things that have been in big ways, changes in your life. This could be mean that you lost a partner, that your partner got sick. This could be children moving out of the house. This could be disruption with your land that you own in some way. This can be marriages going astray. This can be your health having issues. But I'm seeing it as other people's health tier being issues, and I'm seeing it as right now you're going to have a real hard time over the next 6 months dealing with this person's issues, as well as it seems that you have other things that have been big in your world over this last 6 months that have changed things in ways that you didn't know would be changed, right? And you're really you just want to get whatever that mixture is that needs to happen for this outside person to happen, because you're sick of these ingredients not going, fulfilling, almost on a daily basis, something going haywire or something, and it's just been a real hard struggle for you. And a lot has been dealing with this outside person with their issues, somehow building up with other issues that you have going on. And so that's kind of what I'm seeing here. You just don't know how much you're going to want to give over the next several months in this issue. Okay, so let's see who's in this environment. So a 10 is rolling up. 10 is our well, that's you, right? Capricorn is 10. So you gotta learn to deal with another Capricorn. Capricorn season could be important to you. Look into your house 10. Maybe that's important as well. The number 6 and number 5 could be important. That's 56 or 65. Okay, so this is what I have for the Capricorn part of our reading. Thanks for joining me, and I'm going to move on to our Aquarius now. And our Aquarius, I'm going to use that same deck for the Aquarius read, the Thou Tarot deck. So let's go ahead and we'll see if we can, if one of these poppers will do what they're supposed to do. This one won't. Pop, yay. Like I said, I can't. That one worked, but the other ones aren't on those plastic things. Maybe somebody out there can tell me what I'm doing wrong. I'm split the deck. Let's shuffle now. And Aquarius, let's see what's going on for you. The center of the read is our 10 of Wands, and this is in the reverse, and this is the main theme happening here at the center of our Aquarius reading. Outside energy is the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is outside energy, and let's see what your energy is here now, Aquarius. Is that Star card, and it's still in the reverse, and this is your energy. And we have the Prince of Cups in the reverse as well. For in the past. Give me a chance. I haven't had any. I have a drink here, lemonade. I probably needed that drink a long time ago. So you're going to have a hard time going into work. You're going to have a hard time getting anything accomplished here. Outside energy is saying they're really sick of the everyday routine, trying to balance things out. They want something to change. Maybe they want a raise or something. Star card is like having a desire to meet something, but with it in the reverse, you're not wanting to meet that goal right now. Prince of Cups here in the reverse. Somebody, well, they just kind of stumbled their feelings, stumbled their emotions here in the past. I would call it a stumble, right? Huh. Let's get a clarifier for each of these. I don't quite understand what's going on. It's cards that want to repeat. And I didn't shuffle the deck that much, you know, but it doesn't matter if it's shuffled a lot or not. What wants to repeat does want to repeat. The center of the deck here is the 7 in the reverse of swords, with the 10 of wands in the reverse. This is the main theme here. Well, maybe you don't want to go into work because your computer's all messed up. Maybe your phone's been hacked. You're sick of dealing with electronical devices that have messed you up. Maybe your car, electronical keys aren't working properly, or your e-bike isn't working correctly. I don't know. Nine of Wands here with the 2 of Pentacles. This outside energy, man, they're trying to well, they say they want change, but well, they're defensive about it. What's your energy in this? What's your energy to clarify that? Is Prince of Wands upside down with the Star card upside down? Oh, maybe you just have a low sex drive. Maybe that's all it is. If you're not interested in your sexual partner anymore. I mean, it could be as simple as that with these 2 cards, but you don't want to mess around with any new sex toys. I don't know. It's not doing it for you. I don't know. 2 of Wands in the reverse in the past with this Prince of Cups. Like I said, there was a stumblement here action. Somebody, they didn't know, they were naive, they were young, they were stupid. I don't know, but they didn't know how to communicate. This was either you or this was this outside individual. Maybe it's this outside individual who wants change, but they're afraid of change and they're afraid of actually opening up. So how can you change if you don't open up? You know, if somebody won't communicate, how can anything get done? No work can get done if people aren't communicating properly. You know, I was saying it was an electronical thing that was messed up, but maybe it's just that people aren't communicating with each other. You know, Prince of Wands upside down, like in this star card. Like I said, you got no interest in this at all. You're not going into work today. You're not hanging out with something that you thought was so worth your time and effort and passion. It's not worth it over the next few months or something. It's not worth even getting out that pen to write something down on a piece of paper, to write a little note. It's not worth it to send that text off, something like that. That's what's being talked about and discussed here. Like, just like, why bother? is what I'm hearing. 2 rolls up. House 2 is Taurus. You might look into what's in your second house as well. Let's see what other numbers might roll up for you. Ooh, 1111. 1111. So that's an angel number. Ooh, maybe you need to do some talking with one of those angels, or check out what is your angel on your shoulder want to discuss with you. Maybe on your other shoulder too. 11. Magical. Oh, let me know what's going on with that. Those are very angelic, my friend. Okay, let's move on to Pisces. And do we have one of these that will work? Woo! All right. Happy next 6 months, Pisces. And let's do the goddess tarot deck for our Pisces individuals. Okay. How we doing out there? Is anybody still with me? I know we've been here over an hour. You can always do your other stuff and just listen, stay on board. That would be great. 4 of Swords in the reverse here, Pisces, at the center of your reading. And outside influence is the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. And 7 of Swords has been popular today too, it seems like, hasn't it? And Pisces, what's your energy? Is the Wheel of Fortune here, riding off on Garuda, the golden eagle, getting some compensation for something, maybe? Yay, turning those wheels in your favor. Way to go, Pisces, turning that wheel in your favor. And in the past, we do have Justice in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. This is Athena. Justice of something bigger than you, bigger than me, bigger than all of us. But it's a good time to go out. You say 4 of Swords in the reverse, like you're done analyzing, you're done contemplating, and you're done hiding out at wherever you like to heal. You're ready to mingle, ready to Go out, do things. Why not? You're being celebrated. You're being gifted. Something's turning very favorable for you. This is wonderful. This is beautiful. This is excitement. Well, you know, the past might have seemed unjust. Something seemed really off. And this could be maybe there's something felt off about a female figure. Or if you're a female, maybe you felt off. Outside energy here, the Seven of Swords. This is it's outside energy. Well, they have a lot of information. They've gathered information here, just as maybe you gathered information, and they're coming forward. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swords in her hand, 2 behind, 4 swords here. One more sword added in to the hand than was contemplated at somebody's place. So this person really gathering information, and they have the technology, they have all the goods. They might not be able to hold on to all of this stuff that's coming in for them all at once. Something about this. Let's get clarification on all this, Pisces. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups for with that 4 of Swords in the reverse at the center of the reading. With that 7 of Swords on outside energy, we do have well, traditions, Hierophant. They got some information from something pretty reliable, I guess, huh? That information that this outside energy received. Some official paperwork, and well, you're getting a brand new ride, a brand new car, a brand new upgrade. Both these cards talk about that. Higher Arcana card. Pisces, aren't you beautiful? Aren't you lovely? Isn't your life golden right now? Charging forward, gaining in reputation, getting the recognition, maybe getting, like I said, maybe you're getting a new vehicle. I need another drink of this. My throat's definitely going. Okay, so, well, if you guys can hear me, you know, if you're out there, just give me a little heart. Show me that you can at least hear this. And I have one more card here to clarify this, which is our Justice. It's clarification here with an Ace of Pentacles. So, okay, something in the past, somebody didn't get their just rewards, didn't get their money, you know, didn't get that prize. Well, guess what, sweetie? It's coming in now. You're getting it. You're receiving it. Something that was not great in the past. Well, guess what? All your dreams are coming true. And that's why you want to go out. That's why you want to celebrate. Letting out all of your information. You're not afraid to tell it all. And somebody else here, well, they're ready too. And they're doing it in a big way. They're signing the big contract. They're moving into the big times, honey. And maybe they're taking you along, maybe not, I don't know, but there's bigness going on with the outside energy as they are signing contracts. Bigness with you as you're moving into this brand new ride that you have, this brand new high. Okay, so Pisces, a beautiful end of the year. Okay, this summer cold that I had is still lingering. It starts to show up, I guess, when I talk. Let's see what house, what zodiac sign. Oh, it's way rolled over there. 5 is Leo, so you can be dealing with a Leo for just a minute. I don't always have the best setup. I'm trying to figure it out, you know. It's all figuring shit out as we go. Ooh, I didn't say that word. Okay, so a Leo might be involved with you. House 5, your house 5 might be important as well. 3 and 8 also roll up, so that would be 83 or 38. Okay, so that's what I have for Pisces. All right, moving into Aries now, and then we just have 3 more after that. All right, I'm getting kind of tired. I bet anybody who's watching me is too. Aries. I think I will use these new cards that I got when I was in Boise just not that long ago. This for Aries. Oh, let's we'll try with Aries. We'll try this last rubber one and see. We'll try it one more time and call it good. Pop, yay, celebration. Let's see how Aries year goes the rest of this year. And okay, Aries, let's get this shuffled. And on the split here at the center of our Aries read is the World. The World card. Got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole world in my hands. Let's see, outside influence is the Hermit card. The Hermit card. Somebody's shining some light, bringing their light to shine on your world, in the world that you're in. All of a sudden, I feel like singing, Aries. What's going on with you, hon? Ace of Wands. Woo! Ace of Wands. New work, new libido, new energy in the body. Woo! It's a positive thing coming for Aries. Woo! Aries baby. I like to see that coming. And we have the Knight of Cups here as a past energy. Knight of Cups. Okay, so somebody was in and out. In and out. The old in and out. The in and out burger. I don't know, this night here, you know. So one night stands, or, well, I'm in town, you know how I come in town every year or whatever. A fly-by-nighter. Anyway, there in the past, that's what that's disgusting, Aries. Disgusting. And at the center of the reading, at the center of this wave, is this circle, the earth. What's in the center of you? What's in the center of your world? It's going to be big. You have all the elements showing up here in the corners. You have all the fixed signs. Something's going to change that's been the way it's been for so long time, but well, let's mix it up a little bit and let some things turn in the favor. The worm has turned. Somebody here from the outside, they're coming through, and they've analyzed, they've observed, and well, now it's time to bring all that observation forward, Aries, and they're coming into your world, shining some kind of big light, and well, that excites you like well, you got the Ace of Wands. I mean, there's nothing more exciting than that. What kind of passion is this person bringing towards you? Is it a work passion? Is it a sexual passion? Whatever it is, you're ready to go for it. You're ready to put in the work. I want to get some clarification here, Aries. You're making me blush. This whole in and out. 6 of Swords here showing up and the upright position here with the Wheel of Fortune. Something is definitely changing these currents. Little changing of the tide. Like I said, Well, if you weren't getting it at the beginning of the year, you'll be getting it at the end of the year, something like this. What do we have? Oh, the Hierophant in reverse with the Hermit card. That was this outside energy. Oh, this outside energy, well, they're not connected to anybody. If they were married, they're not married now, and they're coming through to let you know that they were in and out before. Oh, I cracked myself up. I'm sorry. I don't know if this resonates with anybody or not. Five of Wands, you're in the reverse, Aries, so you're not competing. You don't have to compete. There's no need to compete. When you're the ace, when you're number one, nobody else needs to, like, why would anybody compete with you? I mean, Aries is number one, right? The only. You're the first. Number one, house one. Nobody, all that competition. If there was competition, well, it's gone. And if there is, you don't even know it's there. We got is with the past, with this, oh my God, the Emperor in reverse in the past with this Knight of Cups. Well, if this isn't saying something, Aries, this is talking about, like, this person was not a ruler. They did not know how to bring their best foot forward, right? Like I said, this was an in and out individual. This was such a fighty MO that it was ridiculous, right? And maybe just like I said, if you're married, maybe you weren't getting anything because the Emperor couldn't perform. But now, man, the currents are moving in your favor. Now, whoosh, that partner will be coming through, or maybe multiple partners are coming through, but it's moving swiftly with the world and the rhythm of the world moving in your favor, Aries. Oh my gosh. This person could be a divorce here. This outside energy might want to divorce you, or they just got a divorce. That's what it feels like. And they're divorcing their job, and they're bringing light and knowledge forward here, and understanding. Just, we all just need to understand a little bit better about each other, right? And you're saying, yeah, I'll put in the work. It's no big deal. There's no competition in any of this. It's my passion, after all. It's all about me. Okay, Aries. Well, you just have a little wonderful time here with this person who's coming through with bringing some light and whatever other energy they're bringing forward. It might be a new job, or it might be that your sex life is taking off all of a sudden, even if it was with a partner that you've had for a while and they've been a little stagnant, or you've been stagnant. I don't know, but it's looking positive job-wise, whatever that workload action is that's going to be taken. It's all good. 4 rolls up for you. House 4 is Cancer. So Cancer could be important to you. Also, what's in your house 4? And maybe there's something going on in your own personal house 4. 11 and 12 rolls up for you. That could be 1,112, or that could be 2,111. I don't know. Or it could be, I don't know. Anyway, you want to use those numbers. Could be important for you. It could be just that you're number one with all those ones too. Okay, Aries, thanks for joining me, and anyone else. And now we'll move on to the Taurus people. Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Okay, let's use the goddess for our Taurus individuals. And Oh, I got a popper. Snapper, dapper, popper, whopper. Happy next part of the year. I am going to get another drink of this lemonade. Okay, here we go. Shuffling for Taurus. Taurus is what's happening for you on this last part of the year. 7 of Pentacles in the upside down. The Sun card is outside energy. Are you going where the boys are? No, going to the sun, someplace wonderful when the sun is the backing. We have the Princess of Cups here. Princess of Cups. That's your energy. Finding some beautiful passion and love. What are you passionate about in the past? It looks like you gained knowledge in the past. You had made a plan. You stayed in your own home abode in the past and analyzed and did your work and maybe your schooling or whatever. You retreated. Retreat time had to happen. And now it's like, I think I'm going to either take myself a little bit out of that comfort zone or take some money out of the bank. Maybe both. Maybe you're letting yourself be a little freer, different. We do have the sun here, this outside energy. This is, like I say, and it looks like you're heading towards friendship. You're heading towards the backing that you need. People that are going to be on the same wavelength as you. This is what's being discussed during this next 6 months. And Princess, this is of Cups, and it says you're emotionally ready to face stuff right now. You're emotionally ready to offer yourself into something new, some new passion. Something that would be worth my investing in, like the sun, this, whatever this environment is here where the sun is warming, something that I'm looking into, you know, or they're looking into me, we're looking into each other, and it's a good place to be here, my Taurus individuals. Let's get a clarification for each of these. Prince of Swords in the reverse here with our main energy. That would be the Pentacles in the reverse. 2 cards popped up there. I just want one clarification, please. One clarification for the outside. Is the 2 of Cups upright? 2 of Cups here upright. Very celebratory energy with this outside, and a very great environment here where people want to, like, be honest. There's a thing about honesty here with this outside energy. And you have another Princess of Wands as your energy. Princess of Cups. This is, you're definitely moving forward. You're definitely in your own body and how you feel about things. Great for the feedback there, Tammy. I'm glad I cracked you up. I was cracking myself up. And Aries is number 1. We are number 1. Aries is the number 1. They're the first in the Zodiac. They're house 1. So we are number 1. Okay. And let's see. In the past here, we have the 2 of Swords here in the reverse with the 4 of Swords. So you were definitely here in the past. This is like you, this is you getting your knowledge together. This is you going into retreat mode and studying. This could be that you're in school studying. This is that you learned something without going to school, but it was personally at maybe at your house. Maybe you did a self course at house, or you learned there's something valuable that you learned here as you for some reason you had to like remove yourself from some outer environments, right? And when you did this, well, it made it so that now you're moving into some environment that's making you very happy. It's people that you have a great understanding. They understand you. There's honesty here. There's friendship here. There's happiness in this environment. And if you're young or old, it doesn't matter. This is you being so young, having some very young energy to gain knowledge, energy to explore feelings, energy to explore even physical things about the body. This can also be work ethics that are being challenged here with the rods or those things that we are passionate about. There can be a little bit about where you might be a little bit reserved in this crowd as you're learning, but as you go through it, might become more feeling familiar. And I just think you're breaking out of a stagnation here that you had. You're breaking out of, you're going to let yourself shine. You might have to spend a bit of your money here also as you're allowing yourself to shine, but you realize an investment in yourself is going to be an investment just as putting money into a bank or something like this. And this is just such a beautiful place, this outside energy that's a part of you over the next part of the year. And you are just very much moving into a very beautiful place with yourself as well. So this is looking like a very positive end of the year for you, with at least, it could be a person here, one person that's very loving, or it could be that the whole environment just feels so uplifting and it feels like you found your tribe, I'm hearing. Okay, so very good for Geminis. I'm going to move on to, or thank you, Taurus. I'm going to move on to Gemini. And for Gemini, let's work again with this same deck. I'll just, no. Let's do the Thoth for Gemini. Yeah. Okay, so that feels better. And here we go. We just have Gemini and Cancer, and woo! Happy last part of the year for our Gemini. And Taurus. I am going to, did I see who was in here for Taurus? I never did that for Taurus. So before I start Gemini, and I know I did that celebration real quickly, let's see who's in here for Taurus. Two is, that's you. So this is you, really getting into yourself. And we have a 1 and a 6. You might see what's going on also in your second house. And so that could be 16 or 61 for Taurus. Okay, so there we go, Taurus. Sorry about that. And Gemini. Let's get this reading now. I'll split the deck. Shuffle, split. And let's see, Gemini, what do we have at the center of this reading? Is the Knight of Cups showing up? Knight of Cups showing in the center of the reading. Going to be having some childish behavior going on. The Ace of Wands here, upright position, is our outside influence. And the 2 of Swords, this is your energy here, 2 of Swords. And what do we have for in the past? choices. So choices that you made here in love, choices that you made in passion, things like this. What choices did you come up with? Who did you mix and mingle with? That's what the issues are. Where did your liquid flow into other people's liquid, or other people's liquid flow into yours? This isn't the Lovers card. This isn't Higher Arcana. This is the Two of Cups. And so this is, you know, it can be high vibrational, or it can be low vibrational energy there. The Knight of Cups here in the reverse this is the Knight not in his best frame of mind. What's in that cup? The crabs. Well, I'd watch who you're hanging out with, what disease you might get, what disease you might be giving to other people. There, Gemini. I don't know. That doesn't look good at all with that Knight of Cups in the reverse. Your emotions not in the right frame of mind. We do have this outside energy very powerfully coming forward. If this is sex drive, man, they could be overly crazy, overly weird about their sex, kinky even, or something like this. If this is that they're coming forward about work, it could be that they're overly demanding in your eyes, like, oh, I got to work 60 hours or 80 hours instead of 40. I don't like this idea. That this is something like this energy of this person's giving off to you. You don't like the rules that they're pushing forward, and you're letting your tongue fly this week with the Two of Swords upside down. You're letting, oh, it could be paperwork, and that could be filled out improper. There's something about paperwork or information that's not good, or is not good in your eyes. It's not favorable to you. These are things. Let's get some clarification here, Gemini. Is Wands showing up, the Five of Wands here, and people are there was definitely battlement in emotional issues, everybody wanting to be heard in a situation. And two coins showing up to clarify that Wands, and this is really intense energy, Gemini. I'm sorry for this, whatever this is, a sex scandal, or I don't know. It's not good. This is very Prince of Swords here. That's your energy with the Two of Swords in the reverse. And if I were you, I'd watch what statements you're making. I'd watch how you're making them. This might be a week where you could have more enemies somehow. You have a two, so does the outside. The outside has the energy of the trying to balance other people's energy, or trying to balance income, and your energy is just like this demanding and forward force of what you believe in your action. This outer energy has a lot of its own passions too, but they're also trying to keep track of some financial stuff in other people's business or something. I never did get a past clarification on this reading. Is well, it's Three of Swords. So with this Two of Cups, I was saying this didn't feel good. A lot of times the Two of Cups feels good to me, and this Two of Cups did not feel good. It felt like, when I asked, I said, who were you pouring into? Who was pouring into you that wasn't good? With this three here, this is like one of the most hardest things. Like, this is where, if you weren't wounded body, mind, and soul, other people were wounded body, mind, and soul. And this is big time a mess up with emotions that that has happened, and maybe, you know, and on this physical plane, maybe in a physical way with somebody, something like this is being discussed. And I mean, like I said, I was worried about that crab in the cup upside down, you know, what diseases are being wanted around. We have competition here. We have a lot of dicks in the file. That's what's being talked about with the 5. I'm sorry, but, and it's in reverse. This is actions that weren't good, actions that weren't cool. This could be gang people up on one individual. Things like this are being discussed. This is disgusting. I'm sorry. I'm having a real hard time with this reading, and I'm not liking it. And I wish that I wasn't feeling what I'm feeling right now in these cards. And this is that energy of there's a difference of opinion here and boldness, and you're jumping right in the fray of lying on it. It's not, like I said, if anything comes out of this week, it might be enemies. And I'm sorry, out of this week, out of the next 6 months, I guess this is my 6-month read. This is not a happy read for Geminis. It's not, you're not in your best twin powers. I don't know how to get you into your best twin powers, but, you know, maybe try not to just let everything out all the time. There's something about needing to reserve and analyze instead of just letting things fly, letting things, I don't know, it's like quit rushing in or quit overreacting or sit back and look at what's going on. Somehow something like that is being discussed where I don't know. I'm just going to see who's in here with you. I just want to get out of this reading, get on to the next energy. 8 is rolling up, and that's Scorpio. So you can be in here with a Scorpio. House 8 might be important to you. 10, the number 10, the number 10, the number 2 could be important to you. 102 could be important. 210 might be important. Okay, so any other combinations with those? This is what I have now. On to finally the last reading, our Cancer children. All right, thanks for anybody who's hung out with me here. And I will use the disordered tarot deck here for this last reading. And all right, let me shuffle the deck. See what we get here on the split. 6 of Wands showing up here. 6 of Wands. And that's in the reverse. Ten of Wands as outside energy. This is also in the reverse showing up. Knight of Cups upright. That's your energy. 10 of Wands is outside energy, and 6 of Wands is the center of the deck. 2 of Pentacles upside down. Woo, Cancer children, Cancer children. In the past, well, you just, woo, it was really hard to keep something under control. Maybe it was hard to keep the money balanced with what needed to be house. I guess it went down for a while. Okay, let's see. We'll see if this is all one thing or not, because it just, I don't know, Cancer. Okay, I'm almost done. 6 of Wands upside down as the main theme. Something is not being celebrated. Something is not being recognized. Outside energy is laying down their burdens. Outside energy is has decided to take an investment in themselves and not worry about something that maybe they used to worry about, things that maybe they used to do, they're not going to be doing anymore. And why is that? Well, it's because you're coming through in such a beautiful, loving, passionate way. Here I come a trotting for some love. I'm bringing some love. I'm bringing some love. And, you know, it's not like somebody has to be recognized. Like maybe that person's already been recognized, this love that you're bringing. And this person is happy that you're feeling better emotionally here. You're feeling better physically here. There's something about you being a little bit younger, and this individual is like, well, I can let down burdens too. I can shed weight off of me and feel beautiful. And this can be a private success. This can be something that we do as a couple. It was hard there for a while to balance our energies, right? It was difficult. Things were emotional. We couldn't get it so that we were on the same wavelength. You'd be up, I'd be down. That's what happened in the past. But now there's something about physically being on the same wavelength, mentally, emotionally. I'm coming to make some love to you. Something about that. Cancer. Let's get a clarification. The lovers. I said, this is definitely a romantic reading. Oh, the lovers, people say, oh, that's about choices. Well, you know your choice. You know your choice in love. You know who you love. You know who's your squeeze. Three of Swords in the reverse here is outside energy. Like I said, this person, they're laying down their burdens. They've healed body, mind, and soul. They're feeling happy in themselves. It's a great thing, isn't it? Eight of Swords in the reverse. Well, if that isn't saying, at one point I was mentally messed up, right? I was mentally in a prison, but I realized it was my own prison, and I realized I could just take off the blindfold. I could take off whatever these wraps were around my body. That these swords were just there in the ground, but they weren't there to hold me back. I thought they were. But no, nothing can hold me back no more. I'm not gonna wait back there and hold back any longer. And what do we have here? What do we think we have for our last card in the past? Death. The end in the past, man. What was dead? The physical energy was dead. It was, like I said, one day your energy was up, the next day the other person's energy was up, and the energy couldn't be balanced, right? And there was like a death for a while of you and your significant other, you and your love buddy or whatever, and you guys just didn't get along. You and your best pal, you weren't. And now it's like, hey, I know what makes me tick. I know it's this beautiful thing over there that's been working on themselves. They've been healing themselves. They've been letting things go. And I have too. I really went through a dark night of the soul, of the body, but I'm ready to come in. I'm ready to make love to you. Love to you. That's what I want to do. Man, what a beautiful thing for our Cancers. Let's see who's in this environment with you, Cancer. I'm going to roll it over here. Maybe this will be better. A 1 rolls up for Cancer. A 1, and that's Aries. All right, so you can be involved with the Aries individual. And, well, 1 and 1, that's all that rolls up for you. That was an 11 on that other side, but this is what, that's another 1. But that's what rolled up. 1 and 1. That's all 1s. 11. Angel wings. I don't know. Go out there. Make some love to your best buddy. This is what I have. If this reading's resonated, let me know. I will see about putting this on. It usually takes a day or so to get on. And I will put that information down about the Cradle, that Penny Thornton. I'll put down her information, and you go to her video and you can learn some stuff about the Cradle, rocking that cradle of love or whatever. Okay. And thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. And I'll see you for regular videos. I don't know, maybe might be 6 months before I do another live video, but thanks, and we'll see you soon. I'll figure out how to turn this off. That's not